Greetings, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the time period of January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Welcome new subscribers to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos. I really appreciate you, okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to channel into your energy first, and then I'm going to move into the cards, okay? So we're looking at Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 21st to the 31st, 2018. I get a love nest kind of feeling going on here. So if you're married or you're engaged or you're getting married, whatever the situation is here, there's a need for a child. If you're trying, or if you have conceived, or if you have conceived already, you're cradling. So either you're cradling a baby that has been born, or you're cradling someone that you're in a partnership with, you're in a love relationship with, you're cradling this person, you're trying to keep them near, or there's a baby, you're going to have a baby, you're thinking about when you're going to hold your baby. I also get this adoption kind of feeling. So if you're, I don't know if you can have children or you can or cannot have children with this energy. There's a need to adopt. It does not have to be a baby. It could be a pet that you're adopting. It could be a dog, a cat, a hamster. But if it's a hamster, I also get like a hamster wheel kind of situation with a relationship that you're in. So there feels like a wheel. It feels like you're on a wheel with someone. It feels like there's no clear path. It's just going. Or that may be how you see your life, or that may be how you see a particular job that you're in. It feels like a hamster wheel. It feels like you're working yourself like really, really hard to get. I get fame. You want to be famous, or you are a famous person already, and that's where the hamster wheel analogy is coming from. Or you're adopting a pet, or you're cradling a baby, or you're adopting a child, or there's a need to conceive a child with this energy here. Okay. I get doctor. So I don't know if you are a doctor, or if you are, there's a need to go to the doctor here with this energy. And I get ultrasound appointment. So you may be accompanying someone to an ultrasound appointment here, but it's a shock. So for some reason, you going to an ultrasound appointment, like there's a shock. There could be twins, there could be triplets, and maybe if you're a mom, you didn't know that you were going to be able to have triplets or twins, whatever the situation is here. Or your partner, if you're a dude, it's your partner that they're in shock. It could be a breech baby. It could be like head. It could be feet first. It could be what's the other one you call it? Breech? Feet first, and then they breach with the butt first, something like that. So that could be where the shock is coming from, or you're shocked you're having twins, or your partner's having twins. With this, I get C-section with this too as well. So somebody is delivering a kid. They're delivering a child, but the position of the baby, this could be a baby that you're adopting, that you're waiting to hear. This could be surrogacy. You're waiting to hear back from the mom who's carrying the baby for you. Maybe you couldn't carry for some reason. It may have had something to do with your figure here with this kind of energy. If you are the woman, if you're the dude, then there's a surrogate situation going on here, where you're just waiting to hear how a C-section goes, because the baby is breached, or the baby is head first, butt first, whichever one. I forgot what breech means. Is that for the butt or feet? Let me know. I can't remember. But yeah, so that's pretty. Or you're adopting. It doesn't have to be a baby. You could be adopting a pet. If you're adopting pets, there's allergies. But I feel like if you're adopting a pet, or there's a need to have a baby for some reason, like you're hurrying, you're rushing to start a family here. It has a lot to do with your survival. It has a lot to do with your life experiences. So I get a Piscean energy going on here. So if you're dating one, I don't know. That could be where the shock is coming from. Maybe you I don't know, you came in someone. If you're a dude, then you came in a woman, and she's shocked that she's pregnant. She's telling you, we slept together, I'm having your baby, and you're like, your life is changing. Like, you're like, you can't believe what is going on here. If you're the woman and you can't believe what's going on, I can't believe I'm having twins. I can't believe I'm adopting this job. I can't believe this job has me going in circles. This relationship has me going in circles here. Okay. So overall, you have a circle kind of energy going on here. Your circles, literally, like your friend groups may be really important to you. Your family may be really important, but I get support. So your friend groups or your family, those circles, they're trying to support you. So if you're trying to adopt whatever it is, you're trying to adopt an animal, you're trying to adopt a baby, you're trying to start a family really fast. You impregnated someone that you're not married to. You just date them. It could be like a one night stand situation. You're like, oh my god, she's pregnant, or you're a dude, and you're saying to the girl that you slept with, you're like, oh my god, you're telling your family, oh my god, she's pregnant. I impregnated her. Either intentional or unintentional. That's where the element of surprise is coming from. Or somebody's finding out that they're having twins or triplets or quadruplets or sextuplets, whatever the situation is there, okay? And you're like, I didn't even know my body was capable of doing that. I didn't know that I was going to be able to conceive. Or you're on the outside looking into, maybe this is happening to a family friend. Maybe they thought that they'd never be able to conceive. Maybe they thought that they were too old to have children, midlife crisis. You could be going through, that could be something that you're going through, a midlife crisis, or you're dealing with an energy that was going through a midlife crisis, or somebody who did not think it was possible to get married, or did not think it was possible. It could be you're getting married, or you didn't think it would be possible having a kid. You didn't think it was possible. You probably thought your time was up. Whatever situation is here, okay? So I'm gonna that. Whatever it is, your family, whatever you're doing, your family just really supportive of you. So it's a kid, it's a marriage, it's some type of ultrasound appointment. You're like, they're rooting for you, or it's an adoption. They're rooting for you. You're like, go for it. It's okay to do it. Life is short. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 21st to the 31st, 2018. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There is a refusal to change, and that could be where the adoption energy is coming from. There's either a refusal to change, or you need a relationship to change seriously. You have the Six of Earth energy here. You are giving back to Earth-like energy, and I get like moving house. So this person is either they're moving away from you, or you are moving towards this person here. Okay, I get deception with this energy. So it doesn't have to be with an Earth-like energy. It could just be that maybe you feel deceived by them, or they feel deceived by you. I get stuff. I get somebody's things. Maybe somebody could be moving, or something could happen to someone, and like the family or the friends, whatever the situation, they're asking you for somebody's stuff, or you're asking somebody for somebody's things, and maybe like somebody threw them away, or someone gave them away with this kind of energy. But you feel bad, you feel regret with this feeling. The deception could have been coming from you with this Earth-like energy. You may have been moving on with your life, and you probably just cut this person off here, and that could be where the regret is coming from. I get stand still. So I get fittings with this energy. So you may be standing still for some type of fitting, or you're dealing with an Earth-like energy, like they're standing still. There's a need to stand still. Why you're standing still? This relationship, that you're trying to keep this relationship still. You're trying not to let someone go with this kind of energy here. Okay. Or you're actually getting fitted for something. It could be a dress. It could be a suit with this Six of Earth energy here. Okay. Your starting point has the Four of Fire here. So if you are moving, or I get visiting, you're going to visit someone, but there's an element of surprise with this kind of energy here. Someone can't believe that you're coming to see them, and it could be that Earth-like energy here. It's kind of like out of nowhere. Four of Fire. You may be invited someone to live with you, or inviting someone to a party, or some type of outing of some kind. But I get like a be careful kind of feeling with this Four of Fire energy here, and it has to do with your travels. So if you're traveling to like a family or a friend that maybe you haven't seen them in a while, or they're traveling to you, there could be an element here where it's really late at night with the Four of Fire. You may be traveling really late at night, or an Earth-like energy. They're trapped. Somebody needs something. So either they left it with you, or you left it with them, and that's why you're traveling to this person, or that's why they're traveling to go see you with this Four of Fire energy here. And I get something about a gang. So it could be some type of gang violence. It could be some type of assault with the Four of Fire energy here. So you may be hearing that this element here, that's why I said you need this relationship to be tight. You regret letting go of this person, or letting them go see someone. You regret letting an earth-like energy go see someone, or you regret going to see someone because maybe something happened to you, or something happened to this person through them traveling to move, or through them traveling to go see you or come see you, or you go see them. I get jumped. So you're hearing that somebody got jumped, or you got jumped, or there's another energy around you that got jumped. It could be another fire-like energy. It does not have to be. It could be a child. This could be a younger person, a teenage person. They could have gotten jumped. Somebody's involved with the wrong company. It does not have to be a younger person, younger than you. You could be hearing. This could be on the news about a gang. Somebody may have been involved in a gang. Could be a child. And gangs don't have to be like Crips and Bloods or anything like that. You could just be hearing that, oh, I get a son. So if you are that son, like you have a son, like there's a guy that you call your brother, something may have happened to them. They may have gotten jumped, or you got jumped. But if you got jumped, there's an element here where somebody had gotten into some type of altercation in the past, but I'm being drawn to an Aquarius-like energy. In Aquarius, I get a setup. So that you feel set up by an Aquarian-like energy, and maybe you got jumped, or an earth like an Aquarian, like you set something up with an Aquarian like energy, and an earth like energy got jumped with this. There's a gang, there's a fight going on with this kind of energy. The cops may be getting called with this 4 of fire and the 6 of earth energy here. Someone does not, either they're getting handcuffed. They're getting handcuffed at home, like the police are coming up to the door, they're getting handcuffed. Or you're not outside looking into this is happening to somebody, earth sign, or you're getting handcuffed, or somebody outside of you in your circle. I was getting in your circle. They're getting handcuffed. I did say an Aquarian-like energy. They did something wrong. They're involved. Aquarius was getting that somebody was involved in a heist-like energy. So it could be that an Aquarian or Earth-like energy, they're involved with the wrong company, or they're involved in some type of heist or some type of gang, or the situation that they got jumped, or you got jumped because of it, or an Aquarian-like energy, they set something up, or you set something up with an Aquarian-like energy to get back at someone, or somebody got jumped. I get prize. So this could be like a prize deal. This could be a business deal that you're jumping on. This does not have to be that literally somebody's getting jumped on. This could be an element of surprises where you're traveling. But I did say that you were traveling really late at night with somebody, vice versa wise. And something happened for a fire energy here. But I get cops. Cops are coming up to the door. Cops are coming up to the door. This has to do with money. And I get fame. This has to do with somebody's fame. So if this is not a heist, and this is not a gang-like situation where it's happening outside of you or directly to you or somebody you're affiliated with, be careful. I get that Aquarian, like somebody's bad company for you with this 4 of fire. They're attracting whoever you're hanging out with. If it's an Aquarian or Earth-like energy, vice versa wise, they're wrapped up in the wrong company, and it's causing they're causing family members to get hurt indirectly with this energy, or it's causing you to get hurt indirectly. Or an Aquarian-like energy is getting hurt indirectly, or it's an Aquarian that they're the ones that are jumping on you, or Earth-like energy, because somebody's traveling too late. Somebody's traveling too late. There's an assault going on here for a fire, or you're traveling for your fame to increase. Like this could be a business deal. Something happened. Something is not right here though. Like you could be traveling for business, but it's a setup. Like somebody set you up, but I get revenge. There's an element where somebody wants revenge from you, or you're using your intuition that maybe somebody wants revenge from you, or is indirectly wanting revenge from you for some reason. The Ace of Fire energy is what you're waiting on here. I get turning around. So if you're in a car, you're telling someone like, turn around. I'm not going with you here. It's too late. It's too dark. I don't like how this area looks. I get swampy, like something you're either driving somewhere that's a little bit swampy. Yeah, you're going into you're going into like a lion's den. Like you're going into a territory that you do not know. That's why I said there's a gang, there's a heist-like energy going on here. Like you're going into some kind of territory with somebody. And it's like they didn't tell you like who lives here, or they didn't tell you what's really going down here with this Ace of Fire energy. I get it Masonic. So you may be traveling to join a Masonic group, but for some reason, that's why you're calling it a gang. Ace of Fire energy here. You're calling it a gang. I get a trust fund. So you may be traveling either to find out something about a trust fund with the Ace of Fire energy, how to get into a trust fund with the Ace. Either you want it for your kids. That's why I said that baby. That's what you're traveling for. But there's uncertainty. You're traveling to go towards a frozen account, or you're traveling to go towards some type of trust fund, or you're just traveling late at night, or another energy is traveling late at night, and it's not really the best thing for you to do or for Earth-like energy to do. Somebody is that for it could literally be for trust. Like you're traveling late at night because somebody put their trust in you, or you put your too much trust in someone that you're doing business with, and maybe they flip the tables on you. Ace of Fire energy here. You're like, who are these people? You know, you told me that we were going to a bar, or you told me that we were going to a club, but they end up driving the car somewhere else. So this is not, this is, you know, what kind of feels like someone got into a car with they got into a car with people that they don't even know, is the feeling that I get. So if it's you got into a car, you're like, turn around. You're literally, you're telling someone, turn around. I don't feel comfortable with this. Ace of Fire energy. Like you're telling someone that. It could be that Aquarian-like energy. Or it's the Earth sign. You're hearing about this. Somebody got into a car with people that they don't know, and they got drugged. I was getting that Earth-like energy. Somebody got drugged. I get an Uber. Something's going on with an Uber. Either you drive Uber, or you're hearing that somebody got into a car and they put, and it could be an Uber, it could be a Lyft-like situation, or a taxi where somebody got into it, but the driver did not take them to the destination that they were supposed to go to with this energy here. And that's why the police are getting called with this energy. There could have been a rape involved. There could have been a drugging involved. Either this is happening to you, like to someone you know, but I'm being drawn to that Aquarius-like energy. Either they're trying to get back at you by going at your sibling, or by going at your friend. That Earth-like energy there. You feel set up. You feel deceived by an Aquarian-like energy, or Earth-like energy, or it happened to an Earth-like energy, or happened to you. I don't feel like it happened to you. I get early. There's a need to do something earlier than later with this Ace of Fire being here. You can protect someone from making a bad mistake. So if you are getting in the car with someone you don't know, they're trying to take you to some like a Masonic temple or something. You don't know them. That may be where the gang analogy is coming from. You're like, who are these people? Or literally, like you're hearing this on the news that somebody got into a car. Does not have to be a taxi or Uber. Somebody just got into a car with the wrong people. Or they got into a car and they told them where to take them, but they end up taking them to like a warehouse or like a private or trap house or something, and did something to them. But it has to do with because they were very vulnerable. This vulnerability, like this is like a woman getting into a taxi. You know, a woman is getting into a taxi. You're hearing about this. This could be your friend that this is happening to. Earth-like energy, or I feel like an Aquarian-like energy. Either that's happening to other, or they set up something. I was getting that they're the ones that they plan. I get an Aquarian-like energy, plan something behind the scenes, and you're saying to yourself, "Oh, they tried to." This could be a bad business deal that you did with an Aquarian and an Earth-like energy, and somebody set up your girlfriend, or somebody set up an Aquarian-like energy's girlfriend. But they're the Earth sign. It could be an Earth-like energy that this is happening to. You're finding this out on the news with the Ace of Fire being here. And you're cutting somebody off because of that. But like I said, this could be a situation where your sister is getting into a cab and drunk, for example. She's drunk, or somebody's getting into a cab high, and they're telling the driver to take them to one location, but the driver is taking advantage of the fact that they're drunk or high, and they're taking them somewhere to rape them or something, with the Ace of Fire being here. Whatever it is, it's on the news, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? You're going to find out more, though. So whoever you're thinking is your friend, and if it's an Aquarian-like energy or Earth-like energy, or it's an Earth-like energy that this happened to, you're finding this out. Your friends, you're thinking that they're not your friends. Ace of Fire energy here, because Earth-like energy could have said something wrong to an Aquarius, rubbed them the wrong way. The Aquarius could be your mutual friend or something, and they set something up. It could have been a bad business deal, but it's indirectly affecting you. It's happening. They're going after your child, or they're going after your sister or your brother with this Ace of Fire being here. Or if this is just you traveling for a business deal and you don't know, there's uncertainty because you don't know who this clique is, a new clique that you're going to, but you don't know these people. There's unfamiliarity with this Ace of Fire energy. Or you're outside hearing that somebody else has done this. Somebody's just too open with getting, but somebody could have had a dream about this. Getting too comfortable with the wrong company. So it could be your sibling that got too comfortable with the wrong company. It could have been your friend that got comfortable with the wrong company. Or you are dealing with someone who they tricked you, they fooled you. You thought they were your friend, but they're indirectly harming you by going after your sister. They're taking advantage of somebody sexually, or they're setting up some type of sexual thing to happen to somebody. I keep being drawn to an Aquarian-like energy. But I get that there's somebody this is somebody who is returning from the past, though. This Aquarius-like energy. And you're like, what are you doing here with the Ace of Fire being here? So either somebody's coming in to take you to do business. It's uncharted waters, like it's uncertainty. You're like, what is going on here? But I get something with swampy. So it could be like on the news where somebody got thrown into the water and it's on the news. Ace of Fire energy here. Could be a fire sign like yourself. This is crazy. So there's a need to tell something to somebody, your sibling, your sister, your cousin. That's a woman. Somebody's very vulnerable. You're hearing that they're getting into cars. But it's because it's something that you did. It's either because it's something that they did. They got too comfortable with their friends, drinking, smoking. Or you got too comfortable with somebody and they feel backstabbed by something that you did with them. Could have been a bad business deal. Could have been a bad weed deal or something that they took it to the head. And now they're going to your sister. And now they're going to hurt your friend or something. But it's a setup. Ace of Fire energy here. And you just can't believe this. You just can't. You may be telling someone. You may be in your way of protecting somebody or yourself. You're like, I'm just going to leave early. Instead of you're telling your sister or your brother, just leave earlier. Don't leave somewhere late at night. Be careful getting back home late at night with this energy. Don't get in cars with people you don't know. Don't call Uber. Save your money. Don't get in this cab. Number 5. I'm getting something about the number 5 is very important to you for some reason. It could be the 5th. It could be like you're one of 5 children. It could be the 5th child. Or you are that 5th child. It could be, what's another way I could connect this? It could be the 25th. Your man energy right here for your present. You're trying to get your mother's help with this energy. I get regret with this motherly-like energy. Either you regret leaving a mother alone, a motherly-like figure alone. Could be your sister, it could be you. You were that motherly-like figure that was left alone with this energy. Or it's your sister that's a mother. I get an Aries. There's an Aries-like energy going on here. You regret leaving this person alone. Somebody was either they were very drunk or very high. It doesn't have to be an Aries-like energy. Somebody was, that's why I said it could have been a fire-like energy. But it's because you were doing bad business with Earth and another air-like energy. Someone took the fall for something that you did wrong. Or Earth-like, somebody did something wrong in general, business, love, sex, wrong company. But like your mother got caught in it. Or your sister got caught in it somehow. It's a drug deal with this your May-like energy going on here. It's a drug deal, or this has to do with some type of family situation. It doesn't have to be that. It just kind of feels like they're just dealing with the wrong company, and you need to protect either your mother or your sister or your niece. Your niece could be pregnant. You can have a niece that is having children. But there's a need to keep this person safe from getting involved with the wrong company, moving in with the wrong people. You going to move. Maybe you're using your intuition that either somebody's becoming a mother and that's why they're going somewhere. This could be someone's trying to hide a pregnancy from you. If you did sleep with someone, and it could be that Aries, or this could be your mother, or you're hiding the fact you're traveling and you're hiding the fact that I get abortion with this energy. So you're hiding the fact that either you're pregnant, or the energy around you is pregnant, and that may be what you're using your intuition that maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they're not going with the wrong company. You think they are. You're thinking that they're going to party, but they're going to have an abortion, or they're going to get high or something. But they're not telling you that. They're indirectly, whatever it is, it's indirectly impacting you. But it's whatever it is on the news. You're hearing about it. It's your sister. Your sister got involved with the wrong company and it caused harm to somebody else. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here within this situation. It's a setup. Because there was a bad drug deal, bad weed deal, or somebody's trying to conceal a pregnancy. You're traveling because you're trying to conceal a pregnancy, or you're an abortion, or it could be outside of you, could be happening external from you, your sister or your mother. Somebody's trying to conceal some type of abortion, or you're trying to conceal an abortion. That's what you're traveling for. Or you're trying to protect your sibling from indulging in the wrong company, or it's a friend, or it's a sister or a brother that you call your sister. It doesn't have to be a biological one. You're trying to protect them. Don't get in this car with this person. Where are you going? Why are you leaving so late? Or they're questioning you. Maybe something happened to you. You're traveling late. You could be that mother that's traveling late, and your children are like, Mom, what are you doing? Or Dad, where are you going? And something happened here. Wow. Your future, Ace of Air. I get a phone call with the Ace of Air energy. You are making this phone call. I get tears with an Ace of Air energy. So it could be an air-like energy that I get fighting back tears, and you're either facing the tears that are coming, or you're fighting back tears with this Ace of Air. You just can't believe what's going on. So somebody that they got into a car with the wrong people. There's a bad drug deal. You're traveling for business. You're finding out that it's a setup to hurt somebody indirectly, or to hurt you. There's a fight. There's a tussle going on here. Or there's a child. Like somebody's traveling. There's a baby. There's a secret child going on here. And that could be what you're traveling, and you could be traveling and tell somebody this. Or somebody just traveling really late at night, and they shouldn't be. Ace of Air energy here. You're calling them. You're telling them to turn. That's why I said this Ace of Fire was that you turn your car back around. Do not go to this place with this person. Do not get into this car. Do not get an abortion. Your mother could be telling you, don't get an abortion. Keep the child. Or it is your sibling that's doing this. Tiptoeing around you. Somebody's traveling late. Somebody doesn't want their family to know that they're pregnant. Ace of Fire, your man energy being here. Or you are that woman that you don't want people to know you're pregnant. It has a lot to do with your fame and your celebrity status. Being a celebrity, somebody does not want to have kids right now. And that's why I was getting that baby stuff from the beginning. Somebody's trying to conceal that they're having a kid. Or it's a surrogate. It could be a surrogate-like feeling, but it could be maybe you're dealing with some type of emotional roller coaster with a surrogate, or a sibling that is pregnant, or a sibling that's expecting. I just get someone's not ready for something. Either you're not ready to hear the fact that something happened, somebody got raped and drugged because they got into a car or a cab, and the cab driver took them somewhere that they weren't supposed to. I'm getting Oklahoma with this Ace of Air. So somebody is traveling to Oklahoma to get an abortion done, or they're just you're traveling to Oklahoma, whatever the situation is here. Very random. Or there's something pertaining to drugs and weed connected to Oklahoma for some reason. There could be a field. There could be a marijuana field or something that somebody is telling you about it, but it's in Oklahoma or Utah or something. Or you're just traveling there. But whatever you're traveling for is to reveal something. To tell someone that somebody got into the wrong car. To tell someone that they were involved with the wrong people or company. And somebody could have gotten into, you know what this feels like? Like a kidnapping. Somebody could have gotten kidnapped, your sister, your brother, and it's like maybe they got kidnapped and they got impregnated. They got raped, but they were impregnated somehow, or they were drugged. But this could be somebody got kidnapped in one state, and then they end up in Oklahoma somehow. This is like getting kidnapped in, what's close to Oklahoma? I don't know. This is like getting kidnapped somewhere in the Southwest, and then somebody drove somebody. Oh, wow. This is very interesting. Like somebody got kidnapped, and it's like, you're hearing about this, but they ended up somewhere very far. That's why I was getting swampy. Water, Hudson River. Somebody got into a car. Somebody did something to them. It's on the news, whatever it is, and it's like near water, like they're somebody's body. Something is going on here. It's on the news though, and you're like, why I haven't heard from my sister? Like that could be your friend, or my brother, Or somebody could have been pregnant and they were very depressed and they didn't want their family to know your man energy here and they left. But they left and something happened to them when they left. Or somebody got kidnapped, but they ended up and this is like getting kidnapped in New York and then ending up in Maine or Boston. But it was because they got drugged. And then somebody took them and they drove them across the state or drove them into another state or province or state in the country. And you're like, what the hell? It's a huge shock. The Ogun card for your I get you're traveling. I did say that you were traveling late. You're traveling to go find some. I get perpetrator. You're traveling to go find a perpetrator with the Ogun energy here. It is Cancerian energy. A Cancerian may be involved in something, involved in some type of setup. I get that I'm being drawn to Aquarius. So you got a Cancerian energy and an Aquarian like energy that's involved in some type of setup. Some type of rape, drugging, driving somebody across into water or somebody's car into water. Some type of rape, driving somebody into, I don't know, driving somebody into another state involuntarily with this kind of energy, kidnapping, Ogun energy here, but it has to do with a bad drug deal, or it has to do with money and somebody not giving you your money back, or are you not giving somebody their money back, whatever the situation is here. This is incredible. This is like you're dating somebody, your girlfriend, but your dudes or your boys that you do business with, whatever it is, whatever kind of business this is, but it's affecting your sister or it's affecting your girlfriend because it's a bad deal. It's a bad business deal. And they took it to the head. Ace of Air being in the future. You want somebody locked up for life. They need to be locked up. Or it's a cheating situation. It's like somebody is concealing a pregnancy and it could be your sister, like I said. The air-like energy, this could be a air-like energy that had sex with someone, and this could be a Cancerian energy. They could be the Yemaya, and they're hiding a pregnancy, and you're like, I'm gonna catch you. So this could be like your boyfriend cheated on you and impregnated his girlfriend. The girlfriend is terrified out of her life, so she's getting in the car and she's driving to another state. Or you're hearing that they drove off and they left with each other. And you're hiring you're pressing charges, and you're hiring a private investigator to find who the culprit, who the person is. I get possession. They're in possession of something. Jewelry. They stole something. They stole a person. It's like somebody is coming into your place and stealing something from you, and then they just dip. They go very far away from where you are. From New York to Maine, New York to Boston, or Boston to Texas. But it's a drastic move. So you're finding out that somebody cheated on you, and whoever they cheated on you with, the two of them, they went off and they left. Or it's a bad business deal that's indirectly affecting your family members. Your sister, somebody got into a car. It's on the news. They got raped and drugged. Then they got driven somewhere near the water. They could have been raped by the water. Or they're just traveling. Or for the sake of positivity, you're just traveling. Maybe you're pregnant and you're trying to conceal your pregnancy. You could be trying to surprise your husband or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend's trying to surprise you. But maybe you feel like it's something sneaky and shady about it. You have a message from air for your accomplishment here, and I get something that's magical about some message from air. A fairy tale. There's a fairy tale kind of situation going on. So this is kind of like you're going after your true love. I was getting this culprit-like energy. You could be on the outside looking into an air-like energy is going after their true love. But this situation kind of feels like this. So you could be tied to someone and maybe you're not happy with them. But you want them to be happy, but you're letting them go off with their life, who their real life partner is supposed to be. Or you're doing that. And that's why it's a fairy tale, but maybe something is happening to who they're supposed to be with. So it's like you're with your boyfriend, but your boyfriend's not happy. You're allowing your boyfriend to go with the person. Maybe you don't really want to be with this air sign, but you're letting them go off with the Cancerian energy, and they're pregnant. But something happened to them. Something happened to someone. It doesn't have to be a Cancerian. You're letting somebody go off to be with who they're meant to be with. You know what I mean? To just go with them. But something happened at the timing. It's about timing here. The moon card for your spiritual self. This is all about your intuition. I don't even need to explain this. You're using your intuition that someone was drugged. You're using your intuition that someone's raped. You're using your intuition that somebody has slept with someone, and that's why they're on the run. They're on the go. They've disappeared. Poof. Poof. This is crazy. Someone just out because they don't want people to know they're pregnant. Someone's out. Somebody left too late at night. You're using your intuition that maybe somebody, what happened when they got into the car? Like, were they stabbed with something? Were they masked with something, drugged with something to knock them out? And now you're on the hunt, Ogun energy. You're like, I want my sister back. I want my brother back. Your mentality has the sign of Virgo. I get in hiding. There's a lot of people involved. You're either in hiding yourself, or there's just, in general, there's a lot of people, and there's the sign of Virgo that's in hiding. There's just feels like there's a lot of people involved with some type of business deal or concealing something, but you're not aware of this with this Virgo-like energy. Like somebody's trying to go after like their love, but other people, you got trolls around you, or you have trolls around your sibling or something. This is like you're about to get married, or someone's about to go to a party, but there's people that don't want to see like two people together or something like that. Don't want to see you with your partner. This is crazy. And they're setting something up so that it turns tragic. 6 of air energy for what's changing. I get flight. Your flight plans are changing now that something is coming to light here. And you have the sign of Pisces here. And I get responsible. There's a sign of Pisces that's responsible for something here. You need answers from a Pisces. Somebody saw something and they didn't say. And it could be involving drugging. You could be trying to go to someone, do something for them, but somebody traveled too late. You're telling this Piscean energy, why did you let her get in the car? Why did you let him get in the car? But there's people that see this happening, but they're not saying anything because it has to do with, I get a trust fund or something for somebody. You're like, just let her go. She's pregnant, just let her go. The moon card. You're going after. You're using your intuition that you're just going to go after and find somebody on your own. You're going after your love. You don't want them to get hurt. You want to find them. I get like a missing persons report. This Piscean energy has answers, but there's tears in the future though. So whatever they're telling you is bringing tears to you. Or it's a happy thing and somebody's having a baby, but they don't want people to know. And maybe only a Piscean energy knows. Or there's only a Piscean energy. Somebody only felt comfortable sharing that with a Pisces and a Piscean energy. Outcome. Your outcome, the devil. Sign of Capricorn. It could be a Capricorn that is happening to. I get holding on to with this energy. This could be the energy that this is happening to here. But I get there's some type of, it could be a business deal that you were trying to go do with somebody, but all of a sudden they're missing, or all of a sudden they're on the news. All of a sudden they got drugged. They were kidnapped. The devil energy here. Somebody got kidnapped. It could be the sign of Capricorn. You wanted to do something with someone, but the timing was off. Devil energy here, and that's why there's an ace of air with tears in the future. Or you're just trying to do something with somebody and maybe they left. Maybe they got pregnant and they left. Or they're in hiding for some reason. Or they just got involved with the wrong company here. But you're going off and you're trying to find them. You're being a good brother, a good Samaritan, a good person. You may be joining some type of investigation to find someone or what happened to somebody. The devil energy here. And you're saying sorry. You may be saying sorry to this person. Now I'm being drawn to Pisces. A Pisces, some type of energy. There's a sneakiness involving a Piscean energy. Someone did not completely want to see another energy do well. Either you or this person. So you're doing business with people, or you're trying to do business with this person or somebody here, and like another energy does not want to see you do well with this business with this person. Could be a music deal. And they're trying to indirectly harm you, or they're directly harming somebody that's close to you. Or this situation is devilish. It's manipulation. Someone was manipulated into getting a car. They were manipulated into going hang out with people that they don't know. Or go to a party with people they don't know. And I'm being drawn to a Libra-like energy. Somebody may have been invited to go somewhere by a Libra-like energy. Whatever it is on the news. And I was getting that point that a Libra was a ringleader for something. Pisces energy, like they're biting their tongue. They have more information. This is nuts. I feel like a group of people are involved with the disappearance of one person, or keeping somebody quiet, hiding somebody, kidnapping somebody, or somebody's pregnant and they're off. They're out. Wow. And you're like, where'd you go? You could have slept with somebody and they had sex, but they don't know how to tell you that they're pregnant. And it could be a Capricorn. They don't know. They don't want to tell their family. It's a Pisces energy that knows. But it's looking like a disappearance. But it's either an involuntary disappearance or it's a voluntary disappearance. Like they disappeared on purpose, or they disappeared by force. Like they got into the wrong car. God. This is a lot. Whew, this is a very long reading. Leo, please let me know how this resonates with you. I get lost love. Like you're going after your love that disappeared. But there's an element about this that feels like a fairy tale. It feels fairy tale-ish. Like Maleficent or something. I don't know. It feels like that. It feels like you're going after someone that you fell in love with, but maybe you're going after them at the wrong time. Or you're going after them right when they go to the store. Or right when they go talk to somebody in a house. Or right when they go talk to somebody, they get in a car. They go to do laundry. Or they're going to the store. And I get LIR, like the Long Island Railroad. Like this energy, they're going to Long Island. And maybe this energy may be traveling. Like Long Island is here in New York. And I think there's a Long Island in California too. Long Island. This energy could be traveling in general. It doesn't have to be Long Island. They're traveling to Long Island, but it's too late. Like they're traveling somewhere too late at night, and something happened to them. They traveled too late at night, and you're like, why did they go? Why did they decide to go? Wow, but it feels like a setup here. This energy was using their intuition about somebody though. But I was getting Libra. They were using their intuition about a Libra. Somebody's not good. Somebody's not a good. Their friend. It has something to do with somebody's friend and getting in a car with their friends. But maybe their friend did not even try to protect them. Their friend did not even try to safeguard them. They let them get into a car with a person or Uber. Or the LIR. Something happened on something could be happening on some type of train. It's a train setup. And they end up in a totally different state. But it's like a kidnapping. Devil energy here. Wow. Damn. Please let me know how this resonates with you. I'm not going to go any longer. I think this is long enough. All right? Please let me know if you need help with anything. There's a missing persons report. And that's why there's tears here. Either an air sign is crying because this is their lost love, or you're crying for this person to come back home. But there's fingerprints. There's fingerprints going on here. I was getting that. I think in Libra, I was getting that for Libra last week, where some semen was being collected from this energy. Semen was being collected, and they were like, they're on their way. They're on their way, Long Island, or they're on their way on a train. They're on their way in a car, going somewhere. Either they're trying to hide from their family because they're pregnant or something, or there's a bad business deal that you got into and somebody kidnapped them and is indirectly affecting you. But somebody has answers. This Piscean energy has answers. Damn, this is crazy. All right, Leo, please let me know how it resonates with you. Be blessed, be well, take care. Bye.